like their last matchup that went 3 games, super epic. It has been all Liquid all day today.
6k building damage at 18 minutes. I mean, he's just going to keep racking up records because what is going to stop him from hitting these towers? He's even got the Drow Aura for his main hero to hit, which it doesn't matter that much, but just adding more insult. Injury to insult. I don't know how this saying goes, but
yep,
you know what
something like that, yeah. You injured your insulter, I think is what you're trying to say. Crimson Guard now up and running. That's going to make it even more difficult for Jabs to get a kill with the duel. I mean, have we seen a duel this game? Literally, has he cast a spell once?
He has not.
And now the tier 3 is starting to get pounded on by Liquid, already at half HP. My goodness, they push so fast. You can see the pings coming out on Mickey. That's who they want to try to kill, but the Bear is the real problem. There's the big Chronosphere from 23 Savage with the Mystic Flare, but it's not going to be enough damage. Crimson Guard comes out now, big back wall onto basically everybody from Talon. The Gust to follow. There's the duel onto Mickey. Does he have enough damage? Yes, with the right click from Makoto, who's now completely out of mana, trying to walk it off, but now the Bears, well, it's going to actually completely ignore them. That's what you're supposed to do in the wilderness as well. Ignore the bear, let it hit the buildings instead. In real life, that's usually trash cans. This time around, it's the melee racks, though, much more important. And just like that, Liquid going to get a full set.
I mean, Talon have no more tempo now in their spells. You had to expend all of your spells to... They didn't even cut through any of Liquid at the start against the Pipe and Crimson. Nisha is just going to go for next ranks.
That's right. Another tier 3. They're going to back away for a bit. What time is it, Keza?
Torment time.
That's right. It's Tormentor time if they want. Or they could try to get another kill. Makoto doing what he's done so well throughout this tournament, trying to push the lanes, delay, delay, delay. They've had several comebacks because of this tactic. But Liquid, they've done their scouting. They've played against it.
80 seconds on the chrono. Like, your spells are not ready for this. It could be Torment time, or it could be High Ground time.
It's never Torment time for Liquid.
It's High Ground time, baby.
That's right. They got their Pine Cone ready to go to set up with the Bear. Very familiar sight for him in the wilderness. And the tier 3 tower is going to drop. And now the second set of racks in peril as Talon trying to backstab with 2 members from behind. But the flank is going to be too late, even if they get several kills.
They're flanking
They've lost 2 sets of racks. Maybe they're trying to flank their own Tormentor. No. They are just killing the creeps, and now it's Torment time. Liquid looking to steal the most important objective on the map. Who's going to get the shard? It's worthless! Jesus, of all the shards! God!
You can get a second creep to end the game. It's not actually that bad.
I'm just kidding. It's actually okay.
Oh, okay, it's just fake.
It's just not. It's just fake. That's my job. Fake hype boxing.
Ooh.
Nice impale into the Gust. Ollie with his ult, though, will be able to get him out. Not in time. It gets canceled. Ollie is dead as well. Oh, boy.
In come the little friends. Shard on Nisha now as well. More, just you can get the dispels off, more movement speed, more attack speed. Yeah, I don't know. 23 Savage. Age is expiring soon. 10 seconds. Oop.
Yes.
And now you're dead.
Q getting run down by the Bear. He gets, there's the phylactery. Will that save his life? Nope. Absolutely not. He's dead. 15k lead for Liquid, looking for mega creeps. They don't have their Aegis any longer, but considering the amount of damage that they've taken in these fights, I don't think they care. This Lone Druid is untouchable.
Lone Druid is missing. I think they want to try to burst him out.
23 Savage looking for a Sidewinder play with the Chrono, but again, their damage has been lacking. There's initiation from Jabs, the zip-in from Makoto on the backline. He's going to get controlled. Do they have the damage? No, the more damage onto the Legion than anything. He's dead, buys back instantly, but the Gust onto 23 Savage. He's done as well. No buyback for him, and now the bash onto Makoto. The press the attack is too late. And that is another death for the mid laner of Talon as their hopes and dreams are crumbling in this game number 2. As Liquid look to be taking mega creeps with ease. It's 20-4 for God's sake.
They have too much. You've got all the auras, Drow Ranger, Solar Crest. Nisha's just going to town on these buildings.
Tier 4's only thing remaining for Talon, along with these other worthless buildings, as GGs come out. Talon eliminated, and Liquid will get a rematch against Team Spirit, but this time it'll be in a best-of-5 grand finals.
Wow, Liquid really showing up today. They just want this rematch against Spirit, as this game there was no chance for Talon at all.
credit to Fear for picking Lone Druid for Liquid.
Well played, Fear.
That Lone Druid, my goodness. What a pick. I think that, I would assume it caught them by surprise because it dominated.
I mean, the early tempo, you've got all the auras coming through, Boxy, with some incredible movement in the early game as well, and Talon just didn't really get to fight back in this game, but still a top 3 finish for them.
Yeah,
pretty damn impressive.
They shouldn't be hanging their heads. They played a terrific tournament, but Liquid, they've been to, basically, other than Dream League Season 20, they've been to every grand finals of Tier 1 tournaments this calendar year. It's usually a losing effort against Gaming Gladiators. They don't have to worry about that now. And coming from the lower bracket, they've already faced off against Spirit. I think they're going to have learned a lot from that matchup as well.
Well, they're going to say thank you to Talon for beating Gaiman out of this tournament. As now they get the grand finals against a new matchup. And that is going to be, honestly, this early tempo against Spirit, who then can try and fight back. Yeah, this is going to be a sick match.
Yeah, I absolutely cannot wait to see it. But obviously a little disappointed this didn't go 3 games.
Yeah.
Talon, this second game just was not close. But what can he do? I mean, they did play a brilliant tournament overall. Like you said, top 3 is very impressive.
They're trying to make it easy for themselves, but Liquid, I think they just had a very good strategy coming in. Talon didn't have the type of power to fight back, and that was one of the cleanest games I've seen from literally all 5 of the Liquid players.
I can't. The fact that it wasn't like a final pick Lone Druid, but the Lone Druid pick just felt like it won the game.
It was unsalvageable at that point. It was way too hard.
Absolutely. So with that, Team Liquid